Deep within the misty reaches of the northern wilderness lies a structure hidden from the modern world's eyes. This monolithic timber specimen serves as the foundation for a masterwork of organic architecture and hidden luxury. Blending perfectly with the natural environment, the cabin utilizes the hollowed remains of a colossal fallen tree. Access to this retreat is limited to a single unmarked water path through the dense and shifting fog. Inside, the atmosphere is defined by the heavy scent of cedar and the silence of the surrounding forest. Master carpenters spent 3 years carving out the living space while preserving the structural integrity of the shell. From the forest floor, the residence is virtually invisible, appearing only as a decaying giant of the woods. The engineering allows for a seamless transition between the rugged exterior and a refined, modern interior living space.
As darkness falls, the hidden retreat glows like a distant lantern, lost in the depths of the mist.
This project represents the pinnacle of mimetic design, where infrastructure serves as an extension of the natural world. Every piece of furniture within the cabin was custom-built to fit the unique curvature of the trunk. Modern amenities are cleverly hidden beneath surfaces of reclaimed wood to maintain the illusion of a primitive shelter.
The interior layout follows a linear progression, guiding the inhabitant through the natural length of the ancient tree.
A skylight cut into the top of the log allows for views of the towering forest canopy above. Thermal efficiency is achieved through natural insulation materials, keeping the cabin warm despite the damp, misty climate. Privacy is the ultimate luxury here, provided by the geography and the intentional secrecy of the cabin's location. Off-grid living is supported by a hidden solar network, ensuring the site remains independent of any external infrastructure. The shifting weather patterns of the misty forest dictate the daily rhythm of life inside this wooden sanctuary.
Heating is provided by a localized wood stove, fueled by fallen branches collected from the surrounding forest floor.
At dawn, the lake acts as a mirror, reflecting a structure that seems to belong to another era. Heavy steel anchors were drilled into the bedrock to ensure the massive log remains stable against winter storms.
Moisture is managed by a breathable membrane installed between the outer bark and the inner living quarters walls.
Navigating the space requires an appreciation for the organic irregularities found within the heart of the giant tree. The deck provides a direct connection to the water, serving as a platform for quiet contemplation and fishing. Technology is secondary to the tactile experience of living within a structure shaped by centuries of natural growth. Precision mapping of the trunk's interior was required before any physical construction or hollowing could actually begin. Light is a precious commodity in the deep forest, captured through strategically placed windows along the trunk's length. Biological life continues to thrive on the exterior, further camouflaging the man-made elements of the secret retreat. Luxury is redefined through the use of raw, local materials that emphasize a connection to the surrounding earth. Isolation is the defining characteristic of this location, situated miles away from the nearest marked hiking trail.
Self-sufficiency is a necessity for those who inhabit the cabin, requiring careful planning and seasonal food storage.
This architectural experiment proves that modern comfort can exist without disrupting the delicate balance of a forest ecosystem. On rare clear days, the cabin offers a panoramic view of the rugged peaks that guard the valley. Every hardware component was selected for its durability and its ability to withstand the high humidity levels found here.
A discreet staircase provides access to the roof, where one can sit among the moss and ferns.
Soft textures inside provide a sharp contrast to the rough, protective exterior of the ancient cedar tree trunk.
Clean water is pulled directly from the lake and filtered through a multi-stage system for safe consumption.
The sound of rain on the thick bark creates a natural acoustic barrier, fostering a sense of security.
Finding the entrance requires specific knowledge of the forest's landmarks, as no artificial paths lead the way. The cabin is designed to endure all seasons, shifting its appearance to match the changing colors of nature. Each knot in the wood tells a story of the tree's life, dating back hundreds of years before. Lighting is kept minimal and warm to preserve the occupant's night vision and the cabin's overall mystery. The wooden canoe is the only vehicle used for transport, maintaining the silence of the lake's ecosystem. Over time, the cabin has become a host for various species of lichen, furthering its ecological integration. Maintaining the fire is a daily ritual that provides both physical warmth and a focal point for relaxation.
In peak foggy conditions, the cabin remains a secret, known only to those who have built it.
Innovative tools were developed to bore through the dense heartwood without causing any cracks in the exterior. Living here encourages a diet based on what the forest provides, connecting the resident to the land. The minimal footprint ensures that the surrounding root systems and forest floor remain largely undisturbed by construction. Specially treated glass reduces reflections, preventing birds from accidentally flying into the cabin's large, hidden window panes. Monitoring the local microclimate allows the resident to prepare for the sudden and often intense forest storms. Every detail, down to the door handles, is sourced from the forest, blending utility with natural beauty. Space is utilized efficiently, with hidden compartments carved into the lower sections of the thick wooden hull.
The boundary between the indoors and the wild is blurred when the large glass doors are opened.
These rings reveal that this tree stood for 5 centuries before becoming a shelter for modern man.
Its horizontal orientation mimics the natural fall of trees, making it a masterpiece of low-profile architectural design.
The cabin serves as a sanctuary for intellectual work, free from the constant noise of urban environments.
Wildlife has accepted the cabin as a natural part of the landscape, often nesting in its crevices.
Blue hour transforms the lake into a spectral world, where the cabin is the only solid presence.
Simple tasks take on a meditative quality when performed in the quiet isolation of the misty forest.
Even the exhaust systems are designed to be visually unobtrusive, preventing any break in the cabin's camouflage. The intersection of wood, stone, and water is managed through careful engineering to prevent rot and erosion. No digital maps record this location, as the owner prefers to keep the sanctuary off the grid. Winter brings a new layer of silence as the snow blankets the log, adding to its insulation. Only organic oils are used to treat the wood, ensuring that the air remains pure and chemical-free. The visual layers of the forest act as a natural screen, protecting the cabin from any unauthorized discovery.
Communication with the outside world is limited to essential weather updates and emergency broadcasts via shortwave radio.
The heavy mass of the trunk provides a sense of absolute safety during even the most violent storms.
Furniture is integrated into the structure itself, maximizing the limited floor space available within the hollowed log. Elevating the trunk slightly allows for natural airflow, preventing moisture buildup and protecting the forest floor's ecosystem. The tactile connection to the ancient wood is a constant reminder of the cabin's unique and organic origin.
Dawn brings a cinematic quality to the retreat, as light filters through the dense mist in columns.
Infrastructure is buried to avoid visual clutter and to protect the lines from the freezing winter temperatures. In the absence of electricity, the cabin returns to a primitive state, illuminated by flickering, warm candlelight. Despite the narrow dimensions, the clever use of light and mirrors creates a surprisingly spacious living environment.